fresh cut, nigga. Go ahead, nigga.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Yogi. How y'all doing tonight?
Man, it's your boy Joe. Let's start off with, bro.
Man, every action has a consequence, bro. And always be aware of your surroundings. So, I'm gonna let Yogi start though. Okay, anyway. But anyway, it's your boy. Man, we gonna talk about some shit, man. Every action has a consequence, man. It's like everything you do, you need to watch what you say, watch what you do, watch what you do around that person, and also understand what that person might be thinking. You know what I mean? Man, what he said is very important, man, because you got to be aware of yourself. And also, you got to be aware of, what else? You got to be aware of what you do and how you act, man. Because what you do, it affects you and it affects the people around you. So, it's powerful, man.
Yeah, bro. More on that paper.
Watermelon. But anyway, man, like, being aware of what you do, like, I never want to hurt anybody, or, you know, I always watch what I say before it even come out my mouth. You know what I mean? Because hurting, like, I care about that person's feelings. So whoever that person is, you should be always considerate of their feelings. But you also need to be blunt and also need to tell them the truth, no matter what. Because now you're going to have that person thinking, but you at least want that person thinking about the right situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got what you mean, man. This is very important, man. Always think about yourself. Always think about your feelings, but also think about the other person's feelings and how they're receiving them. It's like sometimes like you're talking about people, but you're not trying to hurt them. You're just trying to tell them how you feel from your perspective. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important that you really do that, because people don't know how to take it anymore. 2019, they so fucking sensitive. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, bro. And that's what I'm saying, bro. People don't know how to take it, but also we need to come to a point where people are not fucking arguing and going crazy on each other because of the whole situation of what y'all talking about. Because, I mean, you got to be able to take criticism. I said that wrong. Criticism. You got to be able to take criticism. You got to be able to take, you know, everything she's saying, because if you getting mad at what she's saying, now you fighting, you gonna fight, you know, you fighting her like being defensive.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't want to be defensive, just talk. I mean, just talk, bro. Like, because if y'all can't dish that shit out in marriage and in a relationship, every time y'all want to have an argument or that when your girl be like, let's have a talk, you're gonna be feeling some type of way. And that's what I'm saying. You just listen to what she got to say sometimes. Us as guys and us as women too. But we all, like I said, we just can't keep fighting each other on the situation. Just come to a conclusion, come to an understanding. Let her finish her whole sentence. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But as both parties listen to understand, not listen to talk. People listen, they want to talk. Like, no, just listen to understand the person. Sit down and listen to and deeply take what they're really saying to heart and really listen to what they're saying. And communication is key. Because if you don't know how to talk, ain't nothing gonna work.
And us as guys, man, bro, we don't know how to talk, man. I'm dead serious, man. Like, us as guys, no, some guys, I ain't gonna say that. Some guys know how to talk, but us as guys, just in general, we don't know how to talk to our women. We don't know how to understand them as much as we understand ourselves. We're not emotional people, us as men. We are really not emotional people. I mean, some guys are, but I'm saying 10 times out of 10, most guys don't give a fuck. And that's where we fucking up at. You know, sometimes we gotta give a fuck, but at the same time, it's certain shit we don't have to give a fuck about. That's what I'm saying. So, like I said, just listen to her, and if you feel like it's a problem for you, then tell her. And then if you don't fixes, then you need to move on. You know what I mean? And let her go through that by herself or with the next person, because you don't want to feel a certain way and you don't want to keep feeling this certain way. And I mean, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna tell you to work it out first. You know, work it out first before you leave. But at the same time, like I said, y'all always got to come to a conclusion on whatever y'all talking about.
Yeah. Action is the best thing. Action is key, because people can talk all day long, but the action determines your behavior, and your behavior determines your action. So if you ain't trying to work together, you ain't trying to sit down and talk about your problems, it ain't gonna work eventually. But what Yogi said is right, you gotta come to a conclusion. First, instead of trying to move on to the next person, try to work out with the person that you have now. If they're not trying to change, you just walk away and you leave.
You know what I'm saying? And then what's the other subject we talking about?
Oh yeah. The other subject is always be aware of your surroundings. Know where you at all times. In your relationship, in your finances, in life, with your emotions and your feelings and love. It's many things. Always be aware of it. Always. Yeah.
And like I said, what I mean, be aware of every situation that you in. If a girl can walk up on you, you know you in a relationship, you know what you need to do. If you in a job situation, money situation, if you know damn well you ain't got the money for this, leave that shit there. It will always be there. You can always come back for that shit. You know what I mean? That's what we talking about. You know, what's the word? Not behave yourself, but you know, is it discipline?
Yeah, discipline yourself.
Discipline yourself. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Goddamn, Joe. But yeah, like I said, discipline yourself, man. Just like some people don't have controls of themselves, and then you come around, you know, you always being around that certain person who always asking you for money, or always or he always needs something, but he can't maintain himself because he want to do that other shit, you know, like a nigga, like you got your drug people, you know, not drug people, but you know, people who do drugs, or got people who will spend their last $10 or $15 on a sack, man, and that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You gotta, you know, you got other shit to do. You can use that $15 to feed your kids, or feed yourself, or put that $15 in your gas tank, or buy you some groceries. But you want to get high. You know what I mean? I don't care. No matter what you stressing about, think about what you gotta do. Think about your responsibilities. You know what I mean?
Nah, I hear what you're saying, man. The man, right, man. Always be around your surroundings and know where you at. Don't wait till next year to start New Year's revolution. You know what I'm saying? Most people want to wait until next year, 2020. Why don't you do it now? Do everything that you want to do now, each and every day, each and every hour. You got 25 hours a day, 168 hours in a week, 672 hours in a month, and 8,064 hours in a year. Add the math. I'm very good at it. So you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. But back to the subject, it's always being aware of your time, and always being aware of yourself and your situation. You know what I'm saying?
And hey, Joe did the fucking math on that. I wouldn't know none of that shit. So, but real talk, and I'm talking about real fucking talk. What he said, because each hour in your day matters. Yeah. And I'm telling you, because I used to feel that way. I'm telling you, sometimes I didn't want to go to sleep because I don't want to miss nothing. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. You know, each hour in your day matters. You know what I mean? And I said it the other day, no matter what you're going through, if you are going through a lot of shit, fix it. It's nobody's problems but yours. Fix the shit. You are a strong enough person to fix it. Black, white, Mexican, Asian, any race. Everybody has fucking problems. Fix your shit. And if you're not happy, try to be happy. Happiness is the key. I don't give a fuck how miserable. You got people who are always miserable, who are always mean, and always want to go through shit. But like I said, fix your shit. If you're not happy, you fix it. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying, man. Just be yourself. Be yourself as much as you can and understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Here you go, Joe.
Nah, my fault. Yeah, I was on the phone, but brother's always right. As men, yo, we gotta step up. You know what I'm saying? Black men, white men. It's just for us, my brothers. We all gotta step up and be men, and we can't be out here bullshitting with ourselves and with women. One brother told me, Joe, you need to sit your ass down and be with yourself. Yogi told me the same thing. Sit your ass down. Stop entertaining these women and sit down and be with yourself. Get your finances together. Get your mental health together. Get your emotions together. And also, we got to hold each other accountable what we do in this world. All of us, black men, white men, but it starts with us as men. We got to sit down, man. We just got to sit down and work on ourselves and be better for ourselves. Then when it's time to eventually get in a relationship, you be alright. But sit your ass down. Enjoy yourself.
Another thing, black man. Another thing, black man. Please stop procrastinating. Stop waiting to the last minute to do shit. Your woman tell you all the time. Your woman will tell you that shit herself. Stop procrastinating. Because at the same time, every time you procrastinate, time is going by. You can't wait till you 45 years old talking about I need to get my life right.
Yeah.
You can't talk about, oh shit, I've been sinning all my goddamn life and then talking about you want to go to church. Please stop that shit.
Yeah.
What you doing, you need to do it now. And I mean, like I said, you got all day to do it. You got 24 hours in the day to do it. Mm-hmm. So do yourself, man. Like, understand yourself. Like Joe said, if you need to be by yourself, be by yourself. If you need a partner to help you with that, be with a partner who's going to help you with that. But like I said, stop procrastinating, bro. And stop blaming your problems on other people. And stop with the excuses. And I know myself, as myself, I make up a lot of just excuses for myself as a man. And like I said, I want to be better. And that's always how I always felt. I want to be better. No matter in what situation I am. I want to own my own business one day. I want to have a career. I want to have a family. I want kids. You know, I want that, but the only me and myself can make that happen. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If you feel like you can't make that happen, you need to figure out a fucking way to make that happen.
Yeah, man. And when every situation arises in your life, don't look at it as bad. Look at it as things are changing for the better. Because when bad things happen to people, we get on the defensive mode. Why has this happened to me? No, look at it and say, you know what? I'm going to make my situation better with myself. I'm going to fix myself during this process. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't be blaming, oh man, I ain't got no money. You got 24 hours a day to get some money. Everybody else is getting money. Everybody else is growing and succeeding in life. You could do the same thing. So what I would say is stop bitching, take action, do what the hell you got to do. You got 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Come on, man. 30 days in a month, man. Like, let's be real, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's 2020. What are we going to do from here on out? What are we going to do? Choice is yours.
And you know what? Fuck all that 2020, 2021, 2023, 24, 25. Fuck all that shit. Like I said, do that shit now. Mm-hmm. Because when you get old as fuck, and you be like, man, I wish I would have did this when I was young. Or, man. Hold on. But I mean, like I said, I got one thing to say too, and I think I might have forgot it. But man, it's very important. I'm trying to think about it. What it was.
Come on, get up your damn head, nigga. Come on.
I can't, bro. I don't know what it was. It was very important.
You can't. Yes, you can, bro. I think you can.
Yeah, man.
I ain't taking that.
Man, it's man, I can't even think about it, bro. Fuck it. What you got? Yeah, I'll come back to it.
Yeah, I'll come back to it. But nah, man, he's really right, man. Like, it's like, now, like he said, don't wait till 2020 to do anything. You have a plan, write it down. You know what I'm saying? If you have a plan, write it down, make it plain. Even the Bible say that. I'm not saying y'all believers and all that, but write it down, make it plain. Write your goals and have a concrete plan of what you're going to do. That goes for all people, men and women. So, man, stop procrastinating, stop bullshitting with your life, stop blaming other people while you're not ahead in life, and stop fucking over yourself. Most people be fucking over themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm prime example of that. Fucking myself over, trying to make everybody else happy, giving everybody else love instead of giving myself love. So what you got to do, every man and woman, give yourself love first. Love yourself. Be with yourself first. And as men, we really got to do that. Be with yourself first. Go ahead, yo.
And like I said, man, we talked about this last week. Mm-hmm. Like I said, man, love yourself as much as you can, because nobody ain't gonna love you like you love you. You know what I mean? Nobody ain't gonna, nobody ain't gonna treat you how you treat you.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Just love yourself the best you can, because I'm telling you, until you find that right or significant other to love you like you want to be loved, then you need to love yourself. I'm telling you.
The brother is right. But to add to what he was saying, because my brother is intelligent, my brother is beautiful, so I got to, I got to praise my brother.
I do got my dumb moments.
But that's what we got to do, you know what I'm saying? We got to praise each other, you know what I'm saying? When they down, we got to pull them, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what we got to do with people. If somebody hurting, you pull them up to where you at, they can be happy. No matter what people going through, man, everybody go through something in this life, man. Everybody go through something. But be there for the people who truly love you, who really want you in their life. That's important. Well, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
And I'm going to tell you this, and I told you, like, I feel like me as a guy, like I tell you, man, I struggle with depression a little bit. Sometimes I bring my own self down. Sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough for people. Sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough for myself. Sometimes I feel like, like people always gonna do me wrong or treat me wrong, even though I treat people good and treat people with respect, and come at people with manners and stuff like that. I still feel a certain way. I still feel like sometimes I might not, like sometimes I can feel like I might be alone forever. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And I know that's not the truth. It's just, it's all in my head because I think about that shit. But at the same time, it's a lot of people out there who's going through this shit. And like I said, I feel and I want to understand people and I want to talk to people and help people out as much as I can. And that's why I'm starting to think like everything ain't about money. Everything ain't about clothes. Yeah. Everything ain't about fame. But at the same time, it's about who you gonna spend that, spend your life with, and also who's gonna be there. Because like I said, I miss my mom. My mom was there for me.
I'm here for you, bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah, shit like that. I think about this shit all the time. So that's why I'm like, be real. And like I said, it doesn't hurt to tell people your problems. It's just, make sure when you tell people your problems, make sure you tell your problems to somebody who understands you and somebody who's gonna not judge you for who you are. Because I will never judge anybody, because I know what life is. I know what that, I know vice versa. I know what that hood life is, and I know what that motherfucking suburban sedity life is. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Just talk to people, no matter what, talk to people.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we saying? It like makes a lot of sense. Like, not to put this, to put this out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lost my grandmother, I lost my mind. When I lost her, she was everything to me. And when you lose something of that magnitude that kept the family together, as a strong black woman, I can't never get that back. Then a couple of months later, I lost my nephew. You know what I'm saying? So when I lost my nephew, my grandma, and I lost my uncle, it really disturbed me because I'm like, damn, I really loved them. But my grandma, she was the truth. You know what I'm saying? She was everything to me. And I can't never get that back from her. I can't. It's like something she's trying to pass on to me, but I'm trying to neglect. I'm like, I don't want that. But my grandma keeps saying, it's coming, it's going to come to me. So it's like, man, we all go through things. And we all have problems, but we don't want to tell people the problems that we have subconsciously. That means underneath of everything. You trying to walk outside or you trying to go to work and you trying to have a good day, but you can't because those feelings are blocking everything. You know, it's just blocking everything that you are going through. And you're afraid. You're afraid to share these feelings with you because you don't know who to trust. So it's just, I don't know. Go ahead.
All right. My dumb ass remembered everything that I wanted to say. Now,
Go ahead,
Joe, this is the last topic. And I want to explain this topic and talk about this topic before we head out because we finna cut this off.
Okay.
Being independent. Me, I am an independent person. Before I even ask anybody for money, I will fucking go get a loan. If I'm down and out, I will fucking struggle through that shit. Mm-hmm. I will give, if I have a family, I'm the type of dude who I'd rather take care of my family and give everything I have to my family, my kids, anything. You know what I mean? But being independent, I realize you also, if you in a relationship, you need to be able to not be independent. You got a partner, and that partner is there for you. That partner got your back. Yeah. So one thing I need to learn for myself is also making sure I let that person help, no matter what. And that's what I'm saying. The one thing I always believe in, I believe a man should take care of a woman. But I also don't let a woman think that because I'm a man that I take care of a woman that I'm finna just keep, taking care of you, because I know the difference between a gold digger and a person who's gonna help you and be there for you. So that's what I'm saying. You can't get over me on that shit. So I'm gonna let you know that shit now. So don't. But I just believe in old fashioned shit. Good term. I mean, being old fashioned, and I'm not gonna change because no woman or you can't trust anybody. No, I give my woman 100% of the doubt that I trust her and I'm willing to help her and I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna see if you want to help me, as myself, help myself. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. We gotta learn to be a team, and that's how I feel about that shit. Yeah.
Nah, he right on that though. Just to piggyback off that, he's right. Because in a relationship, we're a team. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be working together for a goal. Yeah. And a woman always told me to choose wisely. Choose your mate wisely. That goes for man and woman. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got nobody on your team, that's going hold you down when you have nothing, and when y'all good, but the glue starts at the bottom, because you must build your house and your relationship on a great foundation. That's all I got.
Like he said, man, and that's the key. That's the key, man. Foundation is a key fucking word, because I'm telling you, building yourself up. You know what I mean? That's hard, man. Building a foundation is the hardest thing, because working on that with that woman, y'all gotta be, just like that. You know what I mean? And on the same wavelength, the same chemistry. You know what I mean? That shit's hard, man. So, like I said, we gotta build a foundation and everything. And like I said, we finna end this video, man.
I got one more thing.
He got one more thing. Hold on.
I got one more thing to say. I know people ain't gonna like it, but I don't really care. It's good for man and woman. Stop fucking good people over. You know what I'm saying? Stop misleading people. Stop fucking people over, because the person you gonna fuck over, somebody gonna come and fuck you over, even worse. And I hate that. Stop blaming other people for your problems. Take responsibility of your problems. That goes for everybody. Stop blaming the world. Stop blaming gays. Stop blaming the government. Stop blaming God. Stop blaming Satan. No, it's you. You have one life, and you got to determine where you want to go in life. So stop blaming other people, man. That's what you got to do. Stop blaming other people. For here on out, each day, take responsibility of yourself and stop blaming other people. I hate that shit. They want to blame the outside forces. Oh, the God didn't let me do this. Satan didn't let me do this. This woman hurt me. Oh, yeah.
Hold on, just let me say one thing.
Go ahead, bro.
And God, I'm gonna tell y'all this. God gave y'all a will on y'all own.
Yeah.
That's the reason you got a conscience and every fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? God gave you that. Stop blaming other people.
I'm just saying, y'all need to take ownership of your life. That's what I'm doing. I'm blaming everybody why I'm not ahead, why I'm not a great man, why I'm not there financially. Hell no. I got to take responsibility of myself, because God gave me all the tools to become a great man. So what I'm going to do is work on myself to become great. When my wife comes, when the relationship comes, I'm going to be that great man. I'm going to be that glue. I'm going to be that rock for that. But when that comes, I'm going to stand tall, 10 toes down. But you know, we out of here. Y'all have a good night.
Your boy Yogi.
What was Christmas next week, right? Christmas next week.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
And another thing, my fault. Stop going out and buy Christmas toys for your kids, because it's one day a year. Invest in their future. Invest in their education. It's good to buy them toys, but after what? 2-3 weeks, what happened?
Yeah, they're gone.
They're gonna stop playing with it. But you educate them from life, they will always have that knowledge.
Christmas for kids is every day.
Every day.
Every fucking day.
Every day, right?
Every day. Like for my wife,
We track it.
wife, girlfriend,
Whatever that is.
Valentine's Day is every day for her.
Every day.
No matter how I feel, I do not give my wife or my girlfriend the best love. I'm gonna give my love every day to her. So that's what I'm saying. Stop that shit. But anyway, we gonna end the fucking video. Shit! Can we end this shit? We got things to do. Shit.
We gonna end this video. Like, comment, not subscribe yet, but we're gonna get a YouTube going. So go ahead, Yogi.
Like I said.
Oh, share, my fault.
No.
Not yet.
Oh, please share it.
Yeah,
Yes,
share.
please
That's
share
what
it.
I said. Share. What's wrong?
Please share it, man. But like I said, please share the vibes. Please share the positivity. Please share the negativity. Please
don't share negativity. Share
No.
positivity.
I'm talking about in the video. In total, in the video. If we
okay.
gave any negative, please share it. I don't give a fuck. Some people might like that negativity. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, we just doing this because we want to do this.
Yeah.
I don't care if I get likes or anything. So fuck the shit. You know, we making a video just to make the video. So like I said,
Nah, we got a purpose to make a video.
we have a purpose.
Purpose.
But at the same time, we just putting this out there because certain people need to hear this. And certain people are maybe just like watching a video. So I don't know. So anyway, like I said, we out. Boy Yogi.
It's your boy Joe. And y'all have a great night. Be safe. And always be yourself. And always love yourself. And we out.
And what I preach, peace and love.
Yes, sir.
Peace.